Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have a quick get ready with me. Glowy skin, oily skin. That's what I want. That's what I got. If you want to see how I got here, then make sure you keep on watching. But first, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button so you're notified every time I post new videos because I post daily and I promise you do not want to miss it. And I'm out of here. Peace out. Bye y'all. Alright guys, today we're going to start off with some very glowy skin type makeup. I'm using both my one size to secure the blur primer and to secure the sweat primer. I'm going to use a skin tint today, and I wanted to make sure, I won't call it matte. I didn't want to make sure that my base was matte, but I just wanted to balance the two because you know skin tints can be kind of hydrating and then more like moisturizer. So I was like, okay, well, let me get two primers that these two primers allow whatever products that you put on your face to kind of sit exactly where you place them. They don't move, right? So I have my LA Girl Pro Concealer and Fawn underneath my eyebrows. Y'all know how I normally do. I think this weekend I'm going to try to clean them up. You know, I try to clean them up myself. I don't get them threaded. I might get them waxed maybe twice a year, but I'm always afraid that it's going to break me out because me and wax do not get along. So I come off better just trying to do it myself, right? So let's see what I'm about to do next. So the foundation I use is the CC Nude Glow cream or foundation in the shade Rich by It Cosmetics. And I didn't realize, or maybe I have so many foundations and everything that I use that sometimes, like I say, things can get lost. And I mixed a little bit of my yellow pigment with it because this can be on just, I'm going to say, just a hair warm. Just a hair warm. It's not bad. I don't feel like I look like a pumpkin or anything like that. I just know that with a little half a pump of yellow LA Girl pigment, it allows to give me that goldenness that I crave so much, right? When it first there, I thought I put way too much golden in it, but it came out right. So I picked that foundation up because some days, I don't know if I'm the only one or it might be you guys, but some days I want to be glowy. I want to be radiant. I want my skin to be plump. I don't want to be dried out and just matte. I think very matte skin was like the early 2000s where everybody wanted to be matte and dry. And I was there at one point, but as I got older, I've come to realize that my skin loves moisture. My skin loves to uh, just feel dewy and radiant. So yeah, so I tend to pick those type of foundations and skin tints up. I'm learning, and I'm still learning how to balance everything, how to get a skin tint or a moisturizing foundation, how to use the correct primers and powders, and just balance everything out. So I'm taking my Rimmel London Multitasker concealer that I purchased from Amazon, and this is in the shade 80 Tan. So I'm just taking that to highlight with. For whatever reason, I feel like I'm going slow motion, but everything is left in real time, I promise. I'm looking at it like, why does it look like I'm going so slow? But I'm not. I was going slow. Anyway, so this concealer is really good, guys. Like, really good. One of my buddies here on YouTube suggested I try the shade Honey, that I might enjoy that just a little bit more because it has some golden in it. Did I pick that up? I think I picked that up, girl. I think I got that from Amazon already. And that one was a little too bright. I think I did. Yeah, I think that one is 70, whereas tan is 80, honey is 70, and 70 it works. It has some golden in it, but it's a bright. It's like way brighter than 80, right? So here I'm taking something. Let's see, what did I take? Oh, I took my MAC paint pot and it's Fab Strat to put on my lids. Now y'all kind of see why I really don't do voiceovers, because I'd rather just talk to y'all in the midst of doing the makeup, and then, you know, I don't have to come back and try to remember what I did, how I did, and all of that. I'd rather just do it like while we're in motion, right? But sometimes, as I can say, I must be was on the phone or something. But I'm always going to turn on my camera, like always, always, because you never know. One day I might have a fabulous makeup look, and if I don't record it, then I'm gonna let go. And then, it's always, you can't recreate it. Like, you never remember exactly what you did. So yeah, I'm just taking a Shop Miss A concealer brush to blend everything out. And I usually like to pick up my MAC paint pot. I love all MAC paint pot, but especially this brown one. So I can use it for my brows. I can use it for eyeshadow, eyeliner, lip liner. Like, it's so many multiple ways that you can use this. And I took my NYX Bear With Me setting spray before I actually got ready to blend everything out. And you'll see me blending away in just one moment with my sponge. When these velvet triangle sponges first came out, I did not like them. I'm like, I'm not really a fan of them. But lately, for the last month or so, that's all I've been using is the triangle sponges. And I like them dry. I've never liked to use like damp or wet sponges. And I know that some people say that you're supposed to, but I just feel like it lifts the product up, it removes the product. And if you pay the prices that you pay for this makeup, like, I don't need it to move any of the makeup up off of my skin. Like, I need it to stay. I need my makeup to stay. So that's why I prefer a dry sponge. But as you can see, I sprayed my face first. Sometimes I spray, sometimes I don't. But I sprayed my face first before I actually blended it. So that's where the moisture going to come in at. So yeah, this was just a day that I wanted to do a glowy look. Just a glowy, very natural look without looking greasy. I have Ollie Combo Skin for anybody that's new here. Ollie Combo Skin. And if you know, then you know. Like, when you have Ollie Skin, you're always afraid that by the end of the day, you're going to be able to, like, cook an egg on your face. That's how greasy your face is. Or you're afraid that your makeup is going to be sliding all day, sliding around, moving around. No one wants their makeup to slide around and move around, right? So that's why I always say primers are key. Primers are so key to me. I'm taking the Sacha Buttercup to set everything, but primers are so key to me. I think primers, like 90% determine how your makeup turns out. Like, the right primers can have your makeup looking like you're getting ready for an award show, or the right primers can ensure that your makeup lasts all day. I just feel like priming is key. That's just me. I'm all for primers. Primers really, really get my vote. So I'm just taking the Sacha Buttercup and patting everything in, not baking, just making sure to pat away. I wonder if I put a brown shadow on top of that matte paint pot. The matte paint pot dries matte, so you don't have to set it. But sometimes I usually like put another color on top of it. But I wonder if I did. I won't know until the video plays away, right? Okay, next up, my favorite bronzer. I have used this for the last 2 months. So September, October, this juvia'splace. Well, excuse me, I yawn. The juvia'splace bronzer duo in deep dark. I've used it for the last 2 months. So I haven't hit pan yet. I don't see the bottom of the pan. So that's to be determined. I'm just making sure I blend it real good, because sometimes I can mess around and have a harsh line here and there without blending. Blending is a must with makeup. It's the only way that you're going to achieve the look that you're really trying. So here I'm showing y'all, I'm using the 1111 palette. That's that cool palette that I picked out for the month of September. What did I say? September, October. Like October's over. October just started. But yeah, I picked this up for the month of September, and I used the brown shade in there to go in the crease. I was determined to use this palette. Has some cool shades. I'm not a cool lover, but I was determined to use this palette, and I think the eyeshadow looks that I created for the month of September using this palette wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It's just me trying to pick the right colors, you know what I mean, to kind of get what I needed it to be, right? So you'll just see me right here just blending away, and then I'll come back, and then I think I used my triangle sponge to add a glitter shade on top. So I'll let you finish looking at the eye look, and then I'll jump back in. Okay, now we can jump into the lips. I picked up two of these Nicka K lip liners, gel lip liners. I don't know what kind of lip I was going for. I don't know if I was going for like a brown lip, kind of orange brown fall type lip. I have no idea, but I couldn't remember how these lip liners was. As you can see, based upon my face and my reaction, that was not dark enough, and I think this was like almost there. That's almost like a red shade. I have no idea what I be doing when it comes to lip combos. I just be going with the flow and hoping in the end that it turns out okay. right? And this Nicka K lip liners are very good. I need to find my brown one because they do have a brown one that I love. They're very long lasting. It's a gel lip liner from the beauty supply store, and it's all $1.99. I'm looking like, look at me. Why did I think that I was going to do a red lip with this very neutral highlight? Just wipe that off, Nana. Oh. Try it again. Start over. Try it again. It never hurts. And I think I just went with like yeah, um, Ace Beauty liquid lipstick. It's a brown shade. I just used that as a lip liner. I'm like, no. Went with my KVD Crucifix liquid lip liner to line my lips with. I feel so much better when I use brown lip liner and a nude gloss. Like that's my go-to type lipstick. I never have a problem with it, an issue with it. Like it never fails me. Every other lip combo, I'm like, this is not going to work for me. So yeah, I just use that as a lip liner. There's no telling what I put in the center, but we shall see in a minute. But as you can see, that 1111 color pop palette, it wasn't too bad. Like I felt like comfortable with this color combination on my eyes. 'Cause like I said, I was determined to use that palette for the month of September. Here I'm going in with my RCMA no color powder to set the remainder of my face, even though it was a CC cream. Like I feel like once I set it with just a little bit of no color powder, that provided me not more coverage, but it helped the foundation or the CC cream, I feel like, not move around. Yeah, not move around. Even though I doubt that this would, but I was going to work. You know, my work days are very long, and this was just to make me feel comfortable as far as the foundation or CC cream not moving around. What did I put in the center of my lips? Let's see. Oh, I'm going in with my Rare Beauty blush. This is either Enjoy or Love. I don't know which one it is, but Joy or Love. Can't believe I used a blush. Oh, I'm gonna come back in and talk on the what I put on my lip bar. I see the clip coming up, so I actually talked you all through this. All right, guys. For lipstick, I use this matte Milani lipstick in Tease and this Buxom Plumping Gloss in Spice Vanilla Latte. They're similar shades, but the Milani is matte, and then of course I got the gloss. So that's for my lip combo. When I say I want radiant skin without looking oily, this is what I'm talking about. This is a beautiful, beautiful, I don't even know if you call it like a foundation. It's a color correcting medium coverage skin tint. It's a skin tint, but it has medium coverage. So to me, it's like a foundation. When I say I want to look radiant and awake, but don't want to look greasy, this is what I'm talking about. So this was just as simple. I'm on my way to work, of course. But and I used the cool palette again. Y'all know I'm not a fan of very cool stuff, but I used the cool palette again. I was like, no, I said I was going to use it for the month of September. So let me continue to see what I can come up with. And I'm okay with this. This doesn't bother me as much. And I'm out of here before I be late now because I was on time. So let me skedaddle. If you enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel out a whole lot. And I'm going to catch you all later. Peace out. Bye, y'all.